think that could be core behavior, even if you had good intent.
No, that's gross. It's a little gross. It's a little gross. It's a little gross. But I think it's still more so like that's nasty. But other than that, I think it's just more how you're doing it. Like, how fast did you fuck those 10 niggas? Because it is 30 days in a month.
You would have to fuck like 3 niggas a week.
So
2 to 3 niggas a week.
If every
that's
2 days for a month she was fucking a different nigga,
that's a lot of nigga.
But if she was using condoms, was clean, and liked them, is she a hoe? Or is she just
I think if you're a whore, you should
life?
be using condoms anyways. I think
you should use condoms whether you're a whore or not.
No, you're right. But I'm saying if you're a whore and you're just fucking everybody just because of the sake of it, you should for sure be religiously using condoms.
My question, though, is if she is using condoms already and she's taking breaks in between these people and she likes them, she's getting to know them, is she a hoe still?
You're getting to know and liking 10 niggas? Because you got to be talking to all of them at the same time.
I think you can. Niggas do it.
And they're whores. If a nigga fucks 10 bitches in a month, he's a whore to me. That's a lot of bitches to fuck in a month. And that's a lot of time. That's another thing. It's a lot of time, dedication. And that's the other thing that grosses me out is why are you putting so much time?
That's why I don't got no hoes. I don't have time.
Yeah. You shouldn't be putting that much time into females.
That's way too much time and energy.
So your priorities are fucked
niggas
up.
with the most hoes, niggas that ain't got shit to do. Ain't got no job. Ain't got no money. Ain't got shit going on. They be fucking bitches. Like when I was 19, shit, I wasn't doing shit.
That's what I was just gonna say. Is
I had a lot of bitches.
That's activities when you was 18, 19.
But there's a lot of stuff that makes whores. Bitches just be hoes. Like just in general.
Yeah.
Like generally. Just.
What does that mean? How can you generally be a hoe?
Yeah,
how can you generally be a hoe? What does that mean?
It's a lot of bitches that are just genuinely hoes. As soon as they see a nigga, that's what they just want to fuck. There's a lot of things I think can be hoes. Bitches that just be wanting to fuck off a certain shit. Just like, it's bitches that fuck niggas off the clothes on their body, or like, a bitch can see a nigga that they think look good, but if he's bummy, won't fuck him. But it'll be the exact same looking nigga with some nice clothes on, some jewelry, a nice car, then they'll fuck him. I think that's a hoe. Because you're not even really fucking the person off who they are, getting to know them. It's fucking be fucking.
Is that a hoe having low standards?
That's not that's habits being a hoe. That's not even a standard.
Okay, question.
You don't even know the man. How you judging him? What if he just went to the grocery store that day? He just threw on some shit.
You're right.
But you don't know that nigga? You a hoe.
So if you meet a guy, right, and you vibe with him, like let's say you go on a date, you vibe with him.
Now you should fuck him?
No, I'm saying, is it whore behavior if you happen to fuck someone the same night? No. Because it happens. Not saying you fuck every nigga the same night, but if you fuck somebody the same night and y'all are vibing, y'all are whatever.
No, that don't make you a hoe, but it depends on the situation. Like I think it's different situations, and that's how hoes becoming hoes without even trying to be hoes. That same dumbass shit. They think a nigga like them, take them out, have a good time, toss them for a little bit, like, ooh, he likes me, and then bust their coochie open. Now you got hit, and now that nigga's gone. Next nigga does it, and next nigga does it. That's how bitches ended up.
That doesn't make someone a hoe by trying to date,
that
and then people not being available.
The fuck, calm down. If I'm a nigga, right, and I'm actually trying to find a bitch to be with forever type shit, and then the first bitch I meet, that same night I fuck her, and she leaves me, the next bitch I meet, same shit happens. After the second one, I'm like, all right, let me relax, because this is a trend that keeps happening, and maybe I should calm my hot pussy ass down instead of just giving everybody coochie on the first night because they seem to be leaving. But y'all don't stop. Y'all keep going and going. And then you look up one day, damn, you're gonna fuck 10 niggas in a month. That's how I end up fucking 3 niggas in 1 week, going on dates and shit, sucking dick.
I never suck dick unless it's on nigga.
And that's why you can't get a nigga who don't suck dick.
No, I'm saying I don't suck dick on the first night. Like I don't suck dick.
Oh, you'll fuck on the first night, but you don't. And
I'm not saying I'm not saying I fuck every nigga on the first night, but I have fucked on the first night. But I've never had a nigga just fuck me and then leave. Except for that one situation with the gay nigga, but I ended up fucking with him again. And we talked.
Gotta stop saying that out loud. But you gotta find a different name for the nigga. Not the gay nigga.
That's his name though. But I don't know. I just feel like if it's a vibe, like you don't do it with every nigga, but if it happens to happen,
I think you can tell a hoe. They say I'm not gonna say every girl on Facebook, on Instagram be hoes, but all the bitches that has made a too loud challenge hoes. The bitches that be on the bitches that the bitches that be on statuses like good morning to the big dick niggas and the big dick niggas only hoes. The bitches
that really make a hoe? Because I be seeing bitches in
like,
relationships say shit like that.
But
they just be trying to be comedian.
But I just got you. First of all, we're on a podcast. You gotta get to the mic. We can hear you, but they can't hear you. And then they be like, it be situational. I think I'm a nigga, and I've dealt with hoes for a long time, so I can tell. I'm not saying everybody that makes that status is a hoe, because obviously a lot of people do be joking and just be be playing and shit. Mm-hmm. But you can tell the ones that are being hoes are doing it for attention, or doing it just like a look at me and have niggas in their inbox and shit, or ones that be posting their titties, like the kind of pictures you be posting. The bitches that be posting their ass and titties.
I don't post my ass and titties.
I'm just saying, like, that do that all the time.
Okay, but listen.
And they're just doing it to get attention, to get niggas in their inbox. No. And if 20 niggas are inboxing you a day, you're going to fold for somebody.
Listen, first of all, because you just came at me, what I post, the reason why I don't post a lot of pictures, I post mostly TikToks. And the reason why I post TikToks is because I want to get attention on TikTok, because I want to get famous on TikTok. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. And I want to get attention, period. And I want y'all to see me. And I want y'all to know me. And I'm not going out of style. So y'all can keep seeing this sexy ass girl on your timeline. If you want to message me, you message me. If you don't, I ignore hella niggas a day.
Game.
Huh?
Hey, love it down the dogs on top.
I'm just saying, just because a whole bunch of niggas doesn't mean. Now, have I responded to some niggas before? Yes. Have I in the past month? New niggas that has messaged me on my shit. I talked to one nigga that messaged me on my shit.
Fuck all that. In the past month, how many different dicks have you done?
One.
Since March 18th, you've done one dick?
Yes.
How about you?
Before that, I wasn't fucking nobody.
Huh? No one's dick has been inside. Oh, yeah. None. No one's dick has been inside me in a very long time, in like multiple months.
Okay, maybe you guys aren't hoes. I never said y'all was hoes.
How many people have you had sex with in the last month?
I want to say none, but I think one. But maybe none. Maybe one. Let's just go with one. I got offered some sex last week. I didn't take it, because there was no way that was going to end up good for me. Y'all want to hear the story? I'll tell you the story.
Yeah.
I went to the club, and then I went to the little after party. No. Excuse me. I was going to the after set, and it was closed. Nobody was there yet. Or I guess they went to the wrong place. I don't fucking know. But either way, it's connected to a restaurant. So I went to the back. I went to the bathroom. Came back out. So people was pulling up. This girl was all on me. But it was the same girl from earlier that came up to me and was like, hey, my friend wanted to talk to you. She thinks you're really cute, da-da. I was like, okay, so why your friend come talk to me? And she was like, oh, because she sounded like, I don't talk to shy bitches. And I didn't hear from them after that. And I seen her and she was all on me. I was like, oh, I thought your friend wanted me. She's like, oh, no, blah, blah, blah. And she, whatever, cool. And then she was like, oh, and she's the bathroom, blah, blah. I was like, oh, it's the bathroom in the back. I was like, she was like, oh, can you take me? And I was like, all right, yeah, cool. I should show her where the bathroom was. And she was like trying to pull me in the bathroom and shit. And I said, no.
Was she ugly?
She wasn't. I don't even remember what the bitch looked like, to be honest. I just remember thinking, I'm better than this. But it was so stupid how I was thinking it in my head. I think a different version of me would have went all for it.
That's good.
But I was like, you know what? No. I'm not going to do that.
That's good.
But it was funny how I was thinking of it. I felt like I was like a character in a movie. the way I was talking to myself. It was so fucking stupid. But I was drunk as fuck.
What were you saying to yourself?
Stupid, just being stupid. I don't remember exactly, but I remember it was so fucking funny. I would love to be in
your head. I feel like it would be so funny. It's so dark.
Boom, ho. Because you don't know me. You don't know my name. You don't know shit about me. Why are you trying to fuck me in the bathroom?
No, that's true. You're right. But she's probably drunk.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Can you imagine how many niggas she done fucked in the bathroom?
Yeah, that's true. I get that. But see, my thing is, what I like to do is this is my repeating cycle. Is I find a nigga that I like, right? And I'll fuck with him for like a whole year, maybe even longer sometimes. And I'll only fuck him. And you know this. I'll only fuck that one person. I'll be so invested in that one person. Even if we're not in a relationship, I'll be totally loyal to that person. And then I go on to the next person.
You say are so contradicting all the time.
How? When I was with dude,
I'm not saying like the amount of people you're fucking or nothing. Sometimes you'll be like, I don't fuck with these niggas. I just fuck them and make them leave and you know don't want to deal with them at all. And then sometimes you say stuff like this.
Wait,
like,
no, hold on. Listen. When I was fucking with the last person, last person I was fucking with heavy. When I was fucking with him that entire time that I knew you up until a few months ago, was I not only from last year when I first got flued out?
Okay. I'm not accusing you.
When y'all had to talk to each other,
sorry,
keep it in front of my
When I got flued out all the way last year and last Christmas, all the way until last fucking October or some shit. I was fucking with him the whole time.
I'm not accusing you of fucking with multiple people. I was just saying sometimes you say like you may be only fucking with one person, but you'll also say I don't really like this person. I'm just fucking them. I just want consistent dick and somebody to hang out with sometime. But right now, as you're talking, you're saying I'm just so invested in them and all for them, as if it's the opposite of I'm just looking for consistent dick and someone to hang out with sometimes. That's all I was saying. And sometimes you're very contradicting in how you're dealing with these people.
I think if I'm contradicting, it's because I'm in two different versions. When I was fucking
sometimes
with him,
we're talking about the same person.
No, you gotta understand that I was on and off. You gotta understand we went through a lot of shit. First he was fucking with his ex.
I'm not even talking about him though. I'm just talking.
Well, I'm talking about, but listen, I'm talking about that period. That period of time. That's what I do.
So that period of time is when is what you're talking about now, about being invested and all that stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then the period of time after that,
and then
till
after
now,
that, it's kind of I got my heart hurt.
That
hurt.
Ooh, broken heart.
So now it's kind of like,
bro, you into a savage.
Because that sounds like a hoe. But now, yes, I'm on that, like, bro, I don't want to put my time into somebody like that again, because I've done that before. Before that, I was fucking with somebody for like 2 years. And I really fucked with him, and I was loyal to that person, and the nigga didn't want to be with me, so I'm not about to fucking do that shit again. I did that twice in a row. Not nobody that you know. It was before I even met you. But I'm not doing that shit again. Like, the next person, they didn't want to be with me, and da-da-da-da. Maybe there's something wrong with me. I can admit that. But I'm not about to keep going to the same cycle. So, yes, if you're saying I'm contradicting right now, probably.
Since you can admit that, what is wrong with you then? Because bitches always can admit what's wrong with me, but they never know what's wrong with them.
I'm very nonchalant. I don't talk about my feelings. I don't put in as much effort. I don't want to be used, so I detached very easily. I'm not very loving.
That makes a nigga not want to be with you?
I'm just saying,
niggas want to talk about their feelings?
Well, I mean, I see bitches who, like, are all over their nigga and, like, texting them all day. Like, I'm not a good responder. I'm not a good texter. I'm not a good, like, blah, 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 whatever. Like, I don't communicate very well. And that's what you need to have a good, healthy relationship, right? And that's not something that's my strong suit.
Depending on the person, I guess.
I accept it. I be expecting a nigga to be all over me. And if he's not, then it's like, whatever. Okay. Like, I'm about to move on. Next. But I need to get better with that. So I'm going to try to get better with that. But I'm not going to get used for another year or so just to waste my time. I'm getting older. You feel me?
Oh, God.
That's true.
What's up with you bitches?
I am.
Do you expect to be, like, married by now or something?
My friend's getting married this August.
My best friend just got engaged.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are getting married around me and shit. Like,
I don't really care about that, though.
I don't want to get married.
Not like having a time clock on myself. I don't care about that.
I mean, if
What were you saying though? What's your pattern? You get a nigga, you fuck with him for
Oh
a long
yeah,
time,
my
really
that's my pattern. Is I will fuck with a nigga for a long time. I'll be heavy invested. I'll be loyal, even if when we're not in a relationship. And then I'll stop fucking with him because it's like I see you're not gonna do anything. So let me just stop fucking with you. Then I'll find another nigga to do the same repeated pattern, and it's just an evil cycle. Like I'm not gonna keep doing that. That's stupid. You feel me? If you're not gonna be dedicated to me or try to be, then what are we doing?
Okay, well, since we were talking about this is how we started the conversation. What's your body count?
To be honest with you, I don't know. And I don't mean that in a high.
What's your body count?
8.
Huh?
8. Is that a high number?
So when niggas, have you had like niggas that you were talking to ask you that?
I hate when niggas ask that.
No.
Because
after the...
Go on.
Go ahead.
No, go on.
Well, because, because I was literally on Clubhouse, maybe, I don't know, whenever, like, that was like last weekend? No, that was 2 weekends ago. And the bitch was on there talking about it, and she was talking about, like, she was with this nigga for, like, a couple years, right? And ever since the whole Dirk thing, Dirk talking about the body count with his girl, and everybody been talking about that, the nigga went and asked her, she got mad. She was like, all these niggas eating dick want to be like Dirk and shit. When I've been with this nigga for the longest, he ain't never asked me about my fucking body count. Now he want to ask me about my fucking body count. And she was kind of peeved off. And I was wondering if bitches actually get mad when niggas ask they body count.
Because I really don't think it fucking matters.
I don't either.
It doesn't fucking matter how many people I had sex with. It's about how I'm having sex with people. And it's just about how you're carrying yourself. And maybe the people I'm having sex with, but how many, it doesn't fucking matter. If it's outside of you, it doesn't matter.
And it doesn't.
But what if it matters to him?
It could matter to him, but you're already in a vested relationship, so that's what would be irritating. But if you're already talking and you come off like the kind of person I want to be with, it, this is my expectation, you can't be mad at somebody wanting what they want. That's like me being mad at niggas saying like I can't be with you for real because you have a kid. Like I can't be mad at that. Some people don't want that, so I can't be mad at niggas saying like, oh, I can't be with you and I want my bitch to be a virgin or whatever the fuck niggas be looking
They want
for.
you to be experienced with having sex and be a freak, but then not have any experience and not fucking bitty. Okay, let me break this down for you really quick.
True.
Yes, it is. Let me break this down for you. I'm 26. This is my thing. These are stupid ass questions that you ask when you're like 19, 20 years old. I'm 26 years old. I did this math in my head like yesterday or today when you said that. I started having sex when I was 18. That's when I lost my virginity. Nobody believes it, but I swear to God, my daughter is true. So, because nobody ever believes it for some reason. Okay. Everybody wants to say like, oh, your body count has to be under 10. Da, da, da. Bro, first of all, let's say that's 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24. That's 9 years.
Jesus Christ.
that's 9 years, okay? Let's say I fuck 2 niggas a year.
18, man.
That's 18.
God damn, you're in college.
That's 18 niggas. That sounds like a lot. But if you think about it, that's 2 niggas a year. Now, me personally, I was in a long distance I was in a long-term relationship from, my baby dad. Then like I had short little 2-year doings or whatever. But I'm just saying, let's say you're a single female and you fuck 2 niggas a year. 2 niggas a year, 1 nigga every 6 months. Is that really that much?
I think it really
18 niggas.
I think it doesn't matter at all, honestly, because one, you're never gonna get the truth out of a bitch. Like, whatever her body count is, she's gonna drop hella numbers. Because first of all,
that's not true. Because I swear to God,
bitches
on my
be
life,
lying about.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just saying a lot of bitches.
I don't think
do
people
lie.
be lying.
I think
don't think
a lot of bitches.
I think
they
people
do,
but I think people are telling the truth.
No,
that's
don't.
why I'm talking about body count. Because if someone looks in my face and tells me I'm lying, it's gonna piss me off.
No, I'm not saying
Piss
you're
me off.
lying because
Bitches be lying.
I believe you because you've been in a relationship for a long, long time, longer than most bitches. I'm just saying most bitches do be lying. I'm telling you.
If a bitch say 18, I'm just gonna go with 27 in my head. Because bitches be skipping the dicks they suck. Yeah. Bitches be acting like they forgot some niggas. Bitches be like, oh, this one didn't
or
count.
Or they fucked them with a condom, did not count them, or like.
It'd be random shit. And I don't really care. As long as you ain't fucking nobody I know personally, like, no. Because I'm not going to cuff no bitch that, like, my friend fucked. That's insane to me.
Or if you getting trains ran on you, or like, you just doing some hoe ass
But
shit.
no bitch is going to say that. You're never going to know these things.
I mean, but you could find out.
And at this age, everybody's a hoe. They just got to pick a hoe and just be cool with it. A lot of people said that India was lying to him. I don't think she was lying to him.
That's crazy. So she's only had sex with her baby dads. That's the only people
I don't
she's ever
believe
had
it.
sex with.
Maybe.
I'm not
And
gonna lie to
then
you, I don't
she
believe it.
has 2 other little viral relationships with niggas that are dead that she was also.
She only has
looking at
one
with.
baby. So
She
she said
has-
she had 2 bodies before him. She has one baby by another person. All her other kids are with dirt.
I thought she had 2 kids.
No, just one daughter.
She could not be lying. I don't think. I don't know. I don't say she is or not. 2 is crazy, but she could be telling the truth. I can't sit here and say I'll be so
So
mad
a
if
lot
I
of people
told
wouldn't
somebody
believe-
and no one
Yeah.
believe me. I can't. So I'm like,
A
I
lot of
can't.
people wouldn't believe your
like,
body count. A lot of people wouldn't believe that you only had sex when you were 18. That's the first time you had sex. So, I mean, things could be true. It's virgins out here still. Bitches not. I know
What
y'all
I
love
was gonna say
popping
though,
y'all
I think it's
coochies, but
unrealistic for
everybody-
niggas to want a girl with a low body count or nobody or whatever because niggas just want to fuck and don't want a relationship. So if she's not fucking, she's probably gonna want a relationship or something. So why is this the bitch that you're seeking after?
I think a lot of niggas the same way bitches don't be wanting to fuck niggas because they fucked a lot of niggas. I mean, fucked a lot of bitches, or because they
Got hella baby moms.
or they feel like have baby moms, or they feel like they're gonna play them and blah blah shit like that. I think a nigga feels the same way about bitches, and body counts is a good way to gauge it for most niggas. It's like if she hasn't fucked a lot of niggas, then maybe she's not a hoe. Maybe I could take this girl seriously because niggas. Y'all say niggas just be trying to fuck and they just be fucking. That's because they know y'all be fucking and y'all be hoes and this and that, and so they're not gonna take you seriously. Some niggas, that's like a base point. Like if they meet a girl and she only has sex with one nigga, they might, oh well, I could probably like this could be my bitch if I end up liking her. Some niggas don't like a bitch, but she's a hoe, so they don't fucking, they just fuck her. Never met a cool hoe. A nigga that fucked a lot of bitches, but he's cool, so he just like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you meet a hoe and you like her, but you can't cover. Some niggas do now, cause I mean, troubled times out here. And you were getting mad, like you were saying that's what I don't think that's the main thing he likes about her.
That's like the first thing he listed. She don't cheat. The number of body counts, like the amount of people I had sex with is not for
important.
The amount of people I had sex with is not for a nigga at all. It's not even intentional. It's just so happened I haven't had sex with a lot of
Exactly.
people.
So it just so happened that the girl he likes doesn't fuck a lot of bitches.
I'm just saying that if I'm with somebody and that's like his favorite thing about me, that would like piss me off.
That's not
like,
his favorite thing,
that.
but that's
stop saying that. Like I'm funny, I'm cute. I have so many other fucking things about me. I'm smart and shit. Like
but
you don't want to talk about those things. I help you out with stuff.
he says that a lot.
I don't know.
He said,
Yeah, but
he
I don't
said
know.
this thing one time and everybody's been running with it. Like
He
he's
said-
never talked about her before.
He said like
And
5
that-
different things that just all went to her sex with other people. Like I don't know. To me, it was just like a big part of it. And I
why
think
would
that's
you not think that's important though?
a whack for you to have 10 baby moms. Like I don't know. Like, but that's like a bitch who's a hoe wanting
And
the top of the line nigga. Like
that's what all these hoes want.
it
That's
doesn't.
fucking
but
insane. You
is
just
it-
said that. You never seen a.
Okay, but the thing is, when you're saying that's what all these hoes want, I'm speaking for me and what I want and other people. So I'm just saying that doesn't make sense to me, and I'm not a hoe. So what I want, I feel like is obtainable, and there's no reason why someone should tell me like I don't think you deserve that. Or you shouldn't want that. That doesn't add up to what you have as far
then
as
why
how
couldn't
people
he-
carry themselves sexually, because that's not how you carry yourself sexually. But that's fine. That's not the point. All I'm just saying is,
if
me personally, I don't want my nigga favorite thing about me is like, oh, this bitch didn't fuck everybody. That's
I
your
don't think that's his favorite thing, but that's a big bonus because you could really like a girl and be fucking with her. Like if you can say it's not important, but for most niggas, if you're dealing with a bitch, right, and you like her, whatever, right, and y'all vibing, it's been like a month or something, and it's cool, and then you found out she fucked this nigga, she fucked your homie, she fucked your brother, she fucked this nigga, she fucked this nigga. How you gonna feel versus you finding out, oh, this same bitch hasn't fucked anybody. She's only fucked 1 or 2 niggas in her life. Like that changes your perception on her drastically, no matter how much you liked her or not. And I think it goes both ways.
I mean, I think I understand because it could be equivalent to like if a nigga has no baby moms versus having like 3, 4, 5 baby moms. I look at a nigga different. If you fucked up that many times, you got this many people pregnant, you could apply that to that.
If you meet a nigga and y'all cool and shit, and you find out he has 8 different kids by 8 different baby moms,
you're gonna
start thinking like, unless you're just a dumb bitch, you're just gonna be like, is he gonna do this to me now?
Yeah.
Am I next? Am I gonna be part of his cycle? Like you start thinking about shit like that. I think niggas think the same way. Like, is she just gonna be a hoe and cheat on me? Is she gonna go fuck other niggas? So I think that's what the body count thing comes from.
Because I hate niggas that have kids. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if you have one kid, I can deal with it. But like if you have more than one kid, especially with different baby moms, I'm probably not gonna take you serious. So if a nigga sees that you got like 20, 50 bodies, he's probably not. He's gonna look at you different. So I can see. I can understand. But also, y'all got to get out. Like, you can tell a hoe between somebody who's just, I'm single, I have dated, I have had years where I did this, blah, blah, blah. But actually being a whore, I think is like like if I'm sucking 2 dicks at a time and getting trained on and getting nutted by 3 people in the face, like I think that's whoredom. You feel me? But if you're dating and you're, you know, it's different levels. Am I wrong? Or
okay, let me ask you this then. In that same situation, right? What if you're in a long-term relationship with a person? Because I think what you guys said at first was correct. I don't think it's the action. I think it's the intent. Because you just talked about doing multiple dicks and getting nut on by 3 niggas. What if the same girl's doing that, but she's in a 10-year relationship with her nigga, and that's what they like to do?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I don't think any of that
whore,
stuff
right?
makes somebody a hoe. The stuff you do during sex, I don't think that makes you a hoe. It's just what you're doing. So if you're doing that in sex with 5 different niggas in the same week, you don't know none of them, you're never gonna talk to them again. That's being a hoe.
that's
but
what I'm
just
talking about.
having that act is not making you a hoe.
If you have, listen, on the No Jumper show, that girl, her name's like Eliza. She said she got the whole basketball team of like 12 niggas. She sucked them all off and had them nut all on her stomach and all on her face and all in her mouth.
That's a hoe.
That's what I'm saying.
But if the same bitch was just with her one nigga and had him nut all in her stomach, all in her face, all in her mouth, that's not.
First of all, I never heard no female have that happened before. Like, that's not even realistic. Like, you think a nigga's gonna let his bitch get 10 niggas nut on her?
I said by one person, not 13.
Oh, you mean just by him?
Yeah. Or whatever the fuck. I don't
No,
know.
I mean by
and
like
I
several
think that's
niggas.
true too. I think some niggas will fuck a bitch and she do something, have sex a certain way, and they're like, oh, she's a hoe, and that's not nice.
You can, yeah.
No, I mean by
that's
several
not
niggas.
nice.
Hold on. If I'm fucking you, right, my dick just falls in there, I'm already thinking like, okay. And then if I'm like,
stigma is false, by
that's
the way.
not false. So not false. And then if I'm like, you know, sometimes you get nasty, you want to put a finger in a butt, and my finger just, and your butthole's like, hi, I'm here, and it's wide open, ready. Like, all right, a lot of things have been in your butt.
When you have a baby, sometimes you get hemorrhoids and sometimes it gets looser, though. Just saying.
I think I personally know a hoe from not a hoe. And I know somebody teetering on
Okay,
wholeness.
those 2 things maybe, I guess that, but other things like how someone has sex, you can't determine somebody is a hoe from that. Or how you kiss
what
or
if you're
something
super
like that.
sexually experienced? You don't just get super sexually experienced overnight.
You could do that from having one boyfriend.
You do. If
You
you're
could
with
do
a
that from
freaky ass
having one
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's true.
You could do that from having one boyfriend.
I don't think being freaky makes you at all. I don't think that's true.
I think it's all about intent. You got it right. It's about a bitch mindset. Some bitches turn into hoes accidentally, or they get, I don't want to say hoes, they get high body counts accidentally being optimistic, dating niggas, thinking a nigga like
I'm not
something,
having sex with nobody.
letting them fuck, and then they leave.
Fucking damn. I'll be so fucking damn. I think I'm actually really too mean to niggas, and if I ever want to get some dick, I just have a nigga to talk to sometimes. Have to be nicer, but they really be pissing me off.
Yeah, you're not very nice.
They really be pissed. I'm super nice. I'm really nice. I'm really fucking sweet.
Sometimes they're a little mean.
I
You
just-
are really nice, but
I just
sometimes-
don't like niggas who like overplay their part.
Me
I like
too.
trying to trick me. I don't like you don't have to try to trick me. Just be yourself.
Yeah, I
and
hate that shit.
I'll trick myself. I'll start lying to myself if I like you. But like,
Yeah.
don't
Me too.
do like I don't like feeling tricked. Like, you know, like just let me choose for myself. Or like, there's this nigga, he was texting me, and like we don't even really be talking. But like sometimes we do be talking, like we don't know each other, whatever, fine. But then he'll always like try to have these conversations with me as if like we really fuck with each other, or he knows me, and it pisses me off because it's not flattering to me. It doesn't make me feel like you like me. It feels like you're trying to make me feel like you like me so I can give you some pussy, and that is like you're trying to fucking trick me, bitch.
When I said that to you, you said I was lying.
About what?
When I told you exact same situation was happening to me, you said, "Oh no, you must be doing shit with this bitch or making this bitch like you." Or no, people just be saying shit like they know you, like y'all together or something. It's so fucking weird. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
And you'll be like, "No, you know her. You did this with her. You took her out. You did this. You be laid up with her. You do everything with her." No, I don't do shit with this bitch. This bitch is weird. Bitches be weird.
That's different. Because she called me. She called me.
Hold up.
She called me. That's different.
Rewind,
I will never ever believe. I will never believe. I don't think
Why'd
bitches.
she call you?
I don't fucking.
How did she get your number?
Crazy.
How
She
did
doesn't have her to call her on
she
Facebook.
called me on
Turn your
Facebook
mouth
twice
man.
in the middle of the night, and this is when my speaker was really broke, so you couldn't hear. So I'm just hearing her talking. She's going on and telling me that I'll never be the main bitch. I'm like, bitch, it's not me.
Wait, you'll never be the main bitch?
I'm like, I'm not the bitch you're talking about. I'm not even a bitch. I'm not the bitch. I'm not the bitch you're looking for. I don't even know why you think this.
I would have cussed her the fuck out.
I couldn't, but I wouldn't. I'm not.
Your mouth,
I
man.
wouldn't, and that's one thing I don't do. I don't argue with bitches over niggas, and never a nigga that a bitch. If you have to call me, a bitch is calling me, bitch. If you ever think I'm gonna get riled up, fuck you. I don't argue with bitches. I might argue with a nigga. I might talk to her and be nice, and then call him if I was mad or gave a fuck. But like, I'm not arguing no bitch ever under any circumstance. But in that situation, I 100% believe you were fucking with her. Because for one, she fucking called me. Two, just like.
But you're dealing with the same situation, so why?
No, that's different. He's not fucking calling people. That's him like doing it to me.
Because you ain't giving no coochie yet. If you would have given him some amazing ass coochie, and
I think
been
he would
treating him
never,
the same way you've been treating him,
he would never talk to me again. Once I fuck him, he's never gonna talk to me.
No,
That's all he
niggas
wants.
do be
But
doing
there's
some
some crazy
crazy.
niggas.
I'm telling you.
But I'm saying this isn't. He's not being crazy. Like, oh, I like you so much. He's like being. He's trying
to get.
He's trying to get some pussy. And once I give him some, he's never gonna talk to me again because the conversations are so short. And when I don't fall into like whatever shit he thinks is cute or fake
and it's the
argument he's trying
opposite
to have,
with bitches.
he like
once you give them some
he'll
dick,
stop
they're
talking to
never
me.
gonna stop. Now they take it overboard.
They do.
It's
Bitches
the whole.
begin
It's
obsessed.
It's the same weirdness, but you give niggas some coochie, they fall off and disappear. You give a bitch some dick, they raise up their fucking weirdness even some more.
Because
I
bitches
don't do
equivalent
shit
sex.
with the bitch fucker.
Bitches equivalent sex with emotions. That's why.
That's sick.
I
Seek
think
help.
it depends on how you have sex.
Heal, bitch.
I think it depends on how you have sex because so for one, sex is not something like, oh, I meet you, we fuck. It's supposed to be like, okay, I'm talking to you, I like you, I'm interested in you.
That's
Maybe
not
let's go
true.
further.
But not all bitches
I'm
do that.
talking about for me personally. So for me personally, sex is something to like, okay, now let's do this now to the let's
But
go
we're talking
longer.
about
Like so now we're
crazy
fucking.
bitches.
I am saying it depends on how you're having sex when she's talking about bitches equate feelings to sex and like being crazy and stuff. So if that's how you're having sex, like you're talking to crazy people, you're dating a person, you're getting to know someone, and then you choose to have sex with them and you're doing all this and then like something happens and being crazy isn't okay, but like having like being emotional or whatever the fuck, that makes sense, right? But if you just go fuck somebody and you go home and you do this 3 times and then you're crazy, that doesn't make sense. But I can see other situations
That's
where you
my
feel
point.
invested in somebody and it makes sense, but I thought you were just saying just in general. If you're talking to a bitch for 3 months and then y'all are fucking and then you just stop talking to her.
First of all,
Nobody
nobody
said.
talks to bitches for 3
Yeah.
No,
months.
I'm just
What are you
I'm
talking
throwing
about?
out a number, but I'm just being like, like that would make more sense for someone to be upset.
But it does.
What
But
I'm saying is nothing happens besides sex.
let me tell you, females. This is the scientific. I think so. I saw it before. when females have sex, you release this dopamine or whatever the fuck that makes you have feelings for them. It doesn't matter if you were talking to them for 4 years. It doesn't matter if you had sex in 5 minutes. You release this type of serotonin or whatever that makes you long them. Niggas, they have that
contradicting
same.
yourself again because it's not true for you.
I mean,
I don't.
in some sense, yeah. But you gotta understand.
You're craving the
listen,
person as far as like their company. You
no,
like
listen,
them. or
I
you're
have a
craving
mental
sex.
Listen, I disassociate. That's different. I can disassociate from any feelings
I think
I ever
it's
have.
very situational. I think what you're saying is, I don't know, but what I do know is that there are regular bitches, right, who you can fuck, talk to, whatever the fuck. Stop talking to them. They don't be crazy. Whatever. Cool. Then there are people that like you, maybe even more extreme, or they'll do just like a nigga, fuck you and never talk to you, or only call you when they need some dick. They have no emotion towards you, just want to fuck you no matter how good you fuck them. They don't care about you. They just want some dick when they need it, and if it's not available, they'll move on to the next nigga. And then there are bitches on the far left spectrum who are fucking insane, that you don't have to wine and dine them and talk to them and do all this shit for them to fucking act crazy. Strictly dick would just make them act crazy. And it's not even like they're acting crazy. I think this bitch does it with all her niggas. I don't think it's me specifically. I don't think it's nothing about me. I think people just be fucking weird and bored, and I don't even know what the fuck be wrong with people. I think it's situational. I don't think it's...
What other things have to be included for you to feel like you're doing more than just fucking somebody?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't get it.
So someone could feel like you can hang out with somebody, y'all hang out all day, y'all go out to eat, y'all have sex, y'all go to movies and do stuff, and someone be like, we're just fucking. Some people could be like, oh, they're coming over and leaving, that's just fucking. Some people could be like,
I think just fucking is literally what you just said. If you only hit me up at like 2, 1 in the morning to come over.
No, I know what just fucking is. I'm saying what's considered more than just fucking, because just because you're eating and going to movies and shit, that doesn't mean you're doing more than just fucking. Y'all still just fucking. So like, what makes something a thing for you? Like, what things are included? Like, this
I think
is
that is the thing. Like, if you're doing extracurricular activity with somebody besides just fucking them, it doesn't mean like it's like if you're not telling the person like, I like you so much, I'm doing all this blah blah blah. If you're just hanging out and fucking, I still think, okay, I guess I can see, because if you're hanging out with me personally, besides just fucking, you're gonna like me. Like, there's nothing not to like about me. You know, like, you just, like, if you're hanging out with somebody, you're not hanging out with somebody just for the fuck of it, nigga. You're hanging out with somebody because you like them, or you like their company, you like something about them. If you're hanging out and eating and doing all this shit, you're damn near forming a bond. Whether
deep talks.
Whether
like
you say it or not, you're
phone.
damn near forming a bond with that person. So if then the person acts crazy, I guess, but I ain't crazy for too long, too hard.
Asking that though, I was just asking what things do you feel included to make it more than just fucking, or to make not even to make it a serious thing, a serious thing, not a thing, like a thing that you like trying to take serious. I guess
that it has to be more established. Like we're exclusively dating.
2 different things. Is it serious or not?
I'm saying, yeah, a serious thing, because that's what I'm saying. Like, what things are included? Like, where you like, oh, this is serious, just how you feel, or is it certain things? It has to be
communication. It's communication. It's because you can hang out with a nigga every single day. You can lay next to a nigga every single day, and you tell him, yo, what's up? You fucking with this other bitch? Oh no, we not even dating. For niggas, it's different. For females, it's another thing. What I'm saying is, it's all communication. We have to establish, yo, we're exclusively dating. I'm not seeing nobody. You're not seeing nobody. It's all communication.
So that's the only thing that makes something serious
for niggas.
Is once y'all say, like,
for niggas, because like I said, a nigga can hang out with you every day and he still won't take you serious. He'll still fuck the next bitch when you leave. For females, it might be different.
Do that whether you're in a serious relationship or not.
But I'm saying cheating is another thing though. But I'm just saying, if this nigga says, yo, I want you to be loyal to me and I'm going to be quote unquote loyal to you, that's what a serious thing is, right? Doesn't matter if he lies and cheats.
Well, I think what you asked to be for it to be more than fucking, I think is doing other things. So if you come over and we didn't fuck that day and we're just hanging out, now we're doing more than fucking because we're in each other's presence and there's no sex involved.
But that means it's a serious relationship?
And that's not what she asked. She said,
that is what she said.
No,
she
the first question I asked is like, what's more than just fucking? And then I asked, what makes it something serious? Because just because it's a thing doesn't mean it's a serious thing.
Extracurricular activity that don't involve sex is more than fucking.
Right.
And now it's like a little thing. And for it to be serious, we'll be like, it's just us two in this thing, no outsiders.
Communicating that word.
But you can do that without communicating it. No. Like I was just in a 7-year relationship and I
happens all the time.
I was just in a 7-year relationship and I never had the conversation, you're my girlfriend. Like it just
I don't even think people have that conversation anymore.
It just happened.
So if y'all,
I think it's like an understanding.
Because after a certain amount of time, and a certain amount of things happening, it's just like,
I start buying you shit. Like, all right, bitch, you can't be doing nothing else now.
And then it's like the time you're spending, just like, I don't know, like just certain things start to change. Like, so for me, I started to feel like, damn, maybe I'm in a relationship when like the niggas start having clothes and shit at my house, was dropping me off at work, shit, emergency contact with them.
Did you ever talk to him about talking to other bitches?
So I mean, with my baby dad, it was like the only time I ever dealt with like a third party was like with his baby mom, and I was like, for a little bit. Then after that, our arguments were never about bitches besides what we broke up over. I think like once I tried to go through his phone and seeing some shit I didn't like, but it wasn't even shit.
That's why I don't like.
A bitch said good morning, he responded, and I was so mad. I said, bitch, you ain't even tell me good morning. What the fuck? But other than that, we didn't argue over bitches. I really be wondering like, how many times I get cheated on, because obviously over 7 years I had to get cheated on. I just wonder how many, because I really don't know. Because up to me,
I always know.
I think we never fucking nobody, but that's how I want to feel though.
I mean, I never cheat on nobody.
That's how I want to feel though. Like I don't want to go through your phone. I also want to feel like my nigga wouldn't even talk to you, bitch. But I was so mad when I said that to a bitch and she sent me a screenshot. I said, you trifling ass nigga.
That's why I never.
You trifling ass nigga.
That's why I never.
Yeah, I would never say with my chest that my
because
bitch
I mean
nobody.
it because but that's, I want that reciprocated, because I feel like anything that's fucking me could confidently say that. Like she wouldn't fuck you. She's not fucking you. Like, you know, like could confidently say that. Depending on who they talking to, unless I did.
But
if it's like my nigga or my boyfriend, I'm 100% not fucking nobody.
But can
else.
you say that about him? That's what I'm saying.
The person I want to be with, yeah. Hopefully that's why we're together, because I feel like that.
Know what I'm saying? Like
that's why y'all together. That's what you like about him, that he's not fucking nobody else.
Not that he's not fucking nobody else, that he won't fuck just anybody, and if he's with me, he's not fucking nobody else. Yeah, not the amount of people he fuck. If for me with niggas, it's just how you carrying yourself with who
you
fucking.
said that before though, that
What?
you wouldn't fuck a nigga who's fucked a lot of bitches.
Not fucked a lot. I didn't say that. Not fucked a lot of bitches.
Exactly what you
when
said.
I say a lot of bitches, I mean someone will just fuck anybody. That's what I mean by a
that's
lot
the
of
thing.
people. Like
Low
just
grade
fuck
bitches.
anybody.
Like who have you
It's not
fucked
even. It's
with?
not.
So if
It's
we
not
fucked
up to me.
100
It's not
bad bitches, it's okay.
Better than 100 bums.
not even 100 bums. Because who is me to? I can't tell somebody who or what to think is attractive, right?
Oh, I
but
can.
to me,
No, not even attractive. I just mean like a bum. Like she's like, you know, like a bum. Like you know what a bum is?
I know what you mean. So I'm saying like, so to me, when I say a lot of people like somebody who's just fucking anything and anything just because they want to fuck, like that's what's nice to me. If you're fucking people you want to fuck, whether you think you're attractive
But I think
or
niggas,
you like
I think
them, like,
every
that's
nigga
cool.
has that point in their life that
I
they
think
fuck
everybody
everything.
does, but I think there's also grown men who can restrain themselves and not fuck anything just because they want to fuck, or not like the have standards and respect your body the same way you want a bitch who hasn't had sex with a lot of people. You should, as a man, at least respect yourself to only have sex with people who you aren't gonna roll over and be like ick, like, you know, are embarrassed for someone to say like you fuck. Like I don't care.
I don't know not
I'm
one
cool
nigga
with
that
the
haven't done
person
that.
Yeah,
or not.
I got a
I
lot
think
of bitches
every
I'm
nigga
taking
has
to the
that.
grave.
I know.
But you get older and you get
Never
more.
fucked her.
I'm
you know,
saying that you should
Didn't
change out
do
of
it.
that. So right now
No,
I'm
yeah.
25. So if I'm looking at a 25-year-old person, I see still
you just
is
said-
waking up and having these
But you
days.
just said men mature later than women. You got to mature
That's
faster.
cool, but
So
that,
give
that's
us to like
fine.
30.
The
No,
but
you're
that doesn't
low,
mean that because
25.
men mature later, let me look for somebody. That's not what I want. I don't want somebody who just fuck anybody. I never want to be in a room with a bitch who like what talking about what.
That's exactly how niggas
What?
feel. Then that's why they want a low body count. Exactly what you just got done saying. So you just
I don't feel like the number it's who
a number
you're
does
having
matter
sex.
because
It's who for me. Like as far as
more
the
the
girls
number, the
talking
more of
to
a chance
niggas,
that you'll be in a
if-
room with a bitch and nigga fuck.
I don't care about being in a room with the,
You
with
just
the
got done
room with
saying
the bitch. I said it's a bitch that's just like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Not even her. It could be her demeanor, whatever the fuck it is. Like we're fucking the same person. This is what you like. That would like make me feel
I understand.
like
It's not what you like. It's what you fucked. You gotta get it out
exactly.
the way.
So you like I don't know if you don't respect your body, you can't respect my body. Like that's all.
Not true. We have
It-
two different bodies.
How if you are fucking anything and anybody whenever you want to fuck, how can you
In
come
your
back and fuck?
past,
I'm
you just,
talking.
what if the man mature, like you said? And now what?
I don't know if no one's not listening to what I'm saying. I understand that
So-
people
so
have to
if-
grow
so
and
if- so
mature.
if
So,
a
I'm sure there's people who have had sex with people that they regret. So, but I'm saying as someone who's dating, I don't want to talk to someone who I feel like is still carrying themselves that way. Because if you don't respect yourself, you can't respect me.
So if you're in a room with a dirty bum bitch that says she fucked your nigga, but it was 10 years ago, you still gonna feel the same way?
No, but if it was 3 months ago, I might feel some kind of way. And if it's 15, 10 dirty broke bitches, that was 10 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Then it got a broke dirty bum bitch baby mama, and then a couple dirty broke bitch girlfriends, and then a couple. Yeah, that's gonna rub me the wrong way. Like nigga, you fucking just anything. And then that means like you used to a certain kind of way. Like how do these bitches like to be treated? Like the kind of bitches a nigga will fuck with really determines how he gonna treat you or what he used to or how hard it's gonna be for you to get what you want.
Not fuck. You gotta stop putting those two things at the same table.
I'm talking about someone fucking with. Sometimes niggas fuck with ugly bitches or fuck with bitches who like a certain thing or carry themselves a certain way.
There's
and
not
then
that many bitches in the world that can say they fucked with me. There might be a few that can say they fucked me, but not. There's probably like 3 people that can say they fucked with me. I think those are like 2 separate things. So yeah, he might have fucked a broke bitch, not even knowing she was broke because he was just fucking.
I'm not even talking about
But
being a broke bitch.
fucking
Okay,
with?
so for me, if I was someone that was talking to you and then I was looking at those 3-4 bitches, right? And if they were bitches that were carried themselves a certain way and like certain shit, and I know I didn't act like that or the way y'all act, like that's not no shit I like or how I act. So what am I doing here, right? Or if it was a bitch, like you know, like you just see like this isn't gonna work for me. I'm not like that, so I don't think this is what you gonna like.
You think you're better than those bitches?
Not better. I don't ever look at no one and be like I'm better than it's
Clearly, what you're best. What you're
no,
saying.
I'm not better than we're not the same. We're different. So I really
You
I'm
can't
not
have different. So are all your niggas the same? All niggas you've dealt with are they the same personality type? You can't fuck with
not
different personality
personality,
types.
not personality
Do
type.
they all have the
but,
same
like,
demeanor? Do they all carry themselves the same way?
There's certain things about all the niggas that
Okay,
I like
what's
that
one
are the same
trait
thing.
that's consistent in the fucking last 7 niggas you fucked with?
Money. Oh my bad. Get
So
money
for
niggas.
one, I can't say like the last 7 niggas I fucked with because most of them
Whatever.
was like I was a teen, like a little girl doesn't like count. But most niggas I like, I really don't. I like
Hood niggas.
no, I'm talking about like traits.
Manly
so like,
demeanor.
not even manly,
leaders.
like independent, like
Leaders.
yeah, like any nigga I fuck with isn't a nigga that's always around a whole bunch of niggas or a whole bunch of people all the time. They're usually like by themselves or like they're one or two friends I really like that. I feel like a nigga who's always up under another nigga or niggas or just a group of people all the time. You can't.
So every nigga you fucked
with
with had that trait in them.
I mean, yeah, since I'm like been single as like an adult and like can see that, yeah.
Bitches be having like they be dating.
No,
niggas
I'm
with
just
the
saying
same
like
kind
out
of
of my
traits.
8 people, there's only 3 people I fucked as a grown up. So it's just like I don't know. 3 I guess 17.
When did you lose your virginity again?
When I was in like 7th or 8th grade.
How old is that?
Like 14, 13.
Okay. So yeah, you as a kid don't count that. That don't even
Yeah,
count.
like and I don't know
even
all
count.
those niggas. It's just like different shit. But
That don't count.
what I was saying though is just it's not even that. It's just about like how they like if you like a bitch that like to sit in the house all day, right? She likes to sit in the house. She don't get dressed up and do no shit like that. But I know I like to go out and get dressed and do shit. This probably gonna work for you, a bitch that like to be out all the time.
You can't. But that's so
But
stupid because
I'm not
you're
gonna say
basing
that
it
right
off
away.
of because
But
you're basing that off of
these
one
are weak
bitch
points.
you met that
Okay,
you fucked.
these are weak
You don't know about the
points.
other bitches he fucked
I'm
with.
talking about not fucked with. I'm just saying in general. These are weak points, but just in general, like how people like just the demeanor, how they like to be treated, and shit like that. Like,
yeah, I don't think for most niggas, I don't think none of those. Well, for myself, I ain't gonna speak for most niggas. Well, for most niggas, I don't think those are the kind of characteristics that follow throughout their bitches. They might have a bitch that goes out every weekend. They might have a bitch that sits in the house every weekend and fuck with both of them. I think what matters is how a bitch.
I don't think that's a good thing to compare.
But we're looking at we're talking about
I'm
like
saying that you can
who
fuck-
people are fucking. So if the people you fucked with out of these 4 people, they're all homebody ass bitches, right? And I'm not a homebody ass bitch. I would think I might try to fuck with you in the back of my head. I'm just thinking like this is probably gonna be a problem. I like to be out. This nigga obviously like bitches that be home. That's a trait.